direct reports. This is a cool new feature that you can select Joan. I'll use Joan again because she's easy. It will then demonstrate all of Joan's employees. She has 11 employees on the following floors. It shows that she has 4 people on the 17th floor, 1 person on the 18th floor, and 6 people on the 19th floor. So it's a cool way to see how people's staff are distributed throughout floor plans.
Is that just one level down, or is that everybody all the way down who reports to Joan?
Good question. I will demonstrate that in the org chart. So if I search for Joan, which is the same person that we just searched for, it shows that Joan has 2 people, and then her 2 people have these, so it's everyone all the way down, basically. But then in the org chart, you can drill down by person, and it has pictures. So it's like a live org chart.
So how is that data collected and how is it updated?
Great question. So we need to collect the manager information in your employee sync. I think there are many ways to do it, but I think the best way to do it is we collect your manager information in your employee sync, and then we build a hierarchy. We have a workflow rule that builds a hierarchy and creates this leveling. So we just need the manager of 1 level up. So like, for example, we would just need like you, and then you assigned to Matt Turner, and then we could build it from there. And then we can determine, and then Matt Turner reports to Batar, and Batar reports to Burb.
Okay, so you initially set up the hierarchy, or the ranked, stepped flow of managers, and then how does that get updated if there's an organizational change? Is that a manual process, or can that also feed from the employee sync?
It's all automated. So when, hopefully, when a manager change happens, it also happens in your HR database. So, you know, if someone's manager changes, we'll get that update through Workday, or I think we get it through Oracle with you guys. And then when the hierarchy runs every night, so it would be updated automatically through your.
So like the employee sync, you're expecting to have a data update coming from an exterior source, which you're assuming is HR, through Oracle as a vehicle, and then it just automatically takes that change and applies it.
Yes.
Where are you getting the photos? Are you storing that within SpaceView or within Archibus?
Yeah, so yes. So you can manually update the photos, or you can get them from HR or security. A lot of times HR doesn't keep photos, but security does for badge photos. So
I can reference so I can reference an already established list of photos from a different data source, i.e., you know how we're done here. We're done through security. So I can just link to security's list of photos, and then you just use that as the lookup list for this function?
Yeah, we just have to build similar to the employee sync. We just create a photo sync through your security. So when when security adds someone's photo, it's then automatically assigned to the employee when the employee sync runs.
Images can be files in a file structure, or they can be stored inside the database itself.
Okay.
I'm certain that we can access the files inside the directory structure. I'm not entirely sure that we have this configured to pull, they call them blobs, from the database. But I don't believe that would be a difficult change if we had to make that change.
If you already have a data source that's outside of your environment that stores pictures, in our case it would be security for the sake of the access badges, then we can just basically ping that on whatever frequency and go, give me all your pictures from Tuesday, and it's going to feed and reconcile to the employee number and associate to the database, to the SpaceView database. Is that correct?
Yes.
Explain that correctly? Okay.
And
so
I will say,
publish.
I think You have to have, I mean, we use employee numbers, so those photos would have to be somehow identified. We'd have to have some way to match it up.
Right.
Employee to employee.
And they're using employee number, so your primary key for employee is going to be employee number, and you link the photo, and you do your churn, hire, fire, employee sync through the same primary key, right? Employee number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is Todd. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So I can answer Matt's question on the how is it stored. Right now, SpaceView is set up to store employee images as files, but we have built the syncs to pull employee images from databases and other things. So we can pull them as blobs. We store them as files.